I thought it might be interesting to follow and kind of listen along with Flynt as he transforms from a student of serious modern music, as he calls it, to this new musical form that he ends up inventing in the late 70s that he calls New American Ethnic Music. But first, just a couple bio details. He was born in 1940 in Greensboro, North Carolina, and speaks with a Southern accent. His father was a portrait photographer and his mother was a school teacher, and he was an extremely bookish and cerebral kid. He was not into Southern music and not into any of the sort of hillbilly music that he became associated with later on. He was into Bartok, actually, in Schoenberg. He thought that that was like the ultimate state of the art. He tells a story about visiting the John Cage Merce Cunningham loft on West 18th Street around 1995, shortly after John Cage passed away, and seeing Cage's area of the loft, which had been left exactly as it was, and he saw this chess set, he saw Cage's library, all the books by Joyce, the I Ching, Gertrude Stein, and his remark about it is, he says, "When I had been 15 years old, this is exactly what I would have thought of as the proper intellectual, with his chess set, his James Joyce books, and so on. I have no use for any of it." In fact, he has utter contempt for all of these things. He was a brilliant but difficult student in high school and was involved with high school musical stuff. He got a scholarship to Harvard, which he started attending at age 17 in 1957, eventually going on academic probation and dropping out after 2 years. One of the people he met there that was really significant for what happened later on was Tony Conrad. Eventually, Tony Conrad, while they were both students at Harvard, went out to California and met Lamont Young and came back to Harvard with some of Lamont's early scores from the late 50s, including Trio for Strings.